Hey everyone, welcome back to Quarter by Quarter. We're in color now.
We're live. You see our faces. You know
This
what
is
we
us.
look like.
He's 7 feet tall. and
Yeah. I'm Mitch Kobe.
Yeah, I'm actually 5'2".
I'm not Mitch Kobe. I'm Sean Wick.
We've been lying this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm Mitch Kobe. That's Shawn Wick.
Do we look like we know ball?
Yeah.
This is weird.
It's a
The video podcast room. We've said it time and time before. We never thought we'd see the day.
episode 10. I saw the
Episode 10.
I looked it up because I was like, what episode is this? 10, and we're finally here with
Yeah.
I'm looking
Video
up in this
podcast
corner.
room.
You guys can't see it, but there's a TV there. It's all
Yeah.
weird. Your guys are gonna have to get used to it too with us.
That's gonna be a cool logo that we're gonna make.
Yeah, Dewop Reith will be
Dewop
there.
Reith and probably just Dewop Reith. You
Yeah,
like
probably.
Dewop more than I like Matthew Dellavedova.
Both of them, just I don't know, something cool.
I'll put my uncle up there, because he's LeBron's insurance agent or whatever.
He's LeBron.
He is LeBron.
I mean, we're here.
We're gonna take a picture and make a new logo, I guess, or like cover for the podcast. It's gonna be Mitch dunking because he can dunk.
Yeah, because I'm 7 feet
Times are
tall.
changing. We're moving up in the world. This is great.
It's honestly like I was saying, you guys are gonna have to get used to this with us because it's very new to all of us.
This is like really weird. I feel professional.
It's so weird. I mean, I get this isn't we're just yapping now because it's cool, but like there's so much like it's already scary being in like a station with
you
all
can
this,
see
like,
all these wires and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what this does.
like this board over here. There's so many things that I have no clue what they do. I have the Stream Deck in front of me that I mean I know somewhat what it does, but like
I'm pretty sure you can upload video on Spotify, I think, for podcasts.
Yeah.
I used to. So, yeah, you guys, unless you know, like in the car or something, don't look down.
yeah, keep your eyes on the road.
Yeah.
Quarter by quarter.
Quarter by
PSA.
quarter. We're a basketball podcast.
But we care about you too.
We don't want you guys to get hurt.
Anyway, I think that's enough yappage, I suppose. Because what was it? Getting to the meat too quick?
Yeah,
Ooh,
we
some
submitted I think one of our episodes for some awards that were out in Denver. And they give critiques on everyone's submissions. And they compliment you if it's good. They say they're honest if it's bad. The only thing they said to us was get into the meat quicker. And we're obviously taking their advice.
I totally understand where they're coming from. I'm not like dissing them, but I mean we're gonna do our own thing. We're gonna be us.
I think we know more than the people who do this for the who they've done it for their entire lives.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my own thing. That's quarter by quarter.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
That's the
This is
slogan.
probably gonna be great for the static too. There's gonna be like no static.
Yeah, or there's like extra static because there's
Ooh.
audio from the video and whatnot. And,
Maybe.
ooh, I don't know. Either
man.
way, NBA. That's what we're all
NBA.
here for, aren't we? I have it on the notes here. Important standings and news. I honestly, for standings, the most important thing I saw was the Thunder. They literally lost yesterday to the Trailblazers.
Guess who?
Dewop Reith.
Guess who?
12 points.
This is probably you're the greatest night of your life, besides seeing him in person.
Yeah. I honestly, tears were in my eyes. Voices in the air. I saw that there's no undefeated team in the NBA anymore.
Finally.
Yeah, the Thunder were that team until Denny Avia and friends
And
showed
friends.
up.
Dewop Reith and Denny Avia.
So they're 8-1. Lakers 7-2.
That's the biggest surprise, I think.
It's scary because LeBron's still yet to come back. I mean, how they do without this, nobody knows really.
And Luka has been out for some games. Reeves has been out for some games, but man, they just hoop.
DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton, you're a center? The Lakers got a center? Wah.
We got 3 1-7 teams: the Wizards, Pacers, and Nets. No surprises
All
there.
in the East, by the way.
I
think the
guess
Pacers is a
they're
surprise.
a bit of a surprise, but I'm not shocked. I don't look at that and I'm like, whoa, really?
Well, I think, you still have Pascal Siakam on that team, and just with the performances from Nembhard and Nesmith and some of the other guys, at least in the playoffs and towards the end of last year, you think, man, 1-7, like that's really bad.
That's the thing with Nemhard. You like look at it and it's he hasn't played since game 1, and he didn't even play all of game 1. He like tweaked his shoulder or something, and it's been out since then. So
maybe I don't know ball.
the Pacers aren't at full strength. No, Nemhard was good in the playoffs. It's game 1. He this season pulled up. I think he got a weird hit from the Thunder.
This is what happens when you sell your soul to win a championship. Probably can't say that, but it's what happens.
It's here, and I'm too lazy to edit it out because.
Well, I do the editing.
I mean, yeah, but like now we got double editing, maybe.
Dude, oh yeah, how's that gonna work? Oh man, oh man.
You know what? Place a awesome sound effect right here. You know.
What sound? We gotta get some sound effects.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get some.
Reply to the tweet or the post on X. What sound effects we should include on the podcast, and record them yourselves if you want. Have a chance to get featured in a quarter by quarter episode.
Yeah, we'll give you a credit.
Yeah, we'll put your name up here.
As we said, we have no clue how any of this works, so
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
what does work is Nikola Jokic.
Oh yeah, he's working.
He works when he gets a triple double, and that's all he does. 33, 15 or 16 and 15 or something last night. This is recorded on Thursday, by the way.
Yeah, against the Heat. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that man? What is he doing? How is he doing this? He's like a bowling ball. He just like, every time he does something, it's so calculated, and he's just always right there. I don't think he does it on purpose. I don't think he does it on purpose.
What, being good at basketball?
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is like, he ended up being good at basketball, but it's not like, this isn't what he wants to do for the rest of his life.
It's literally like a movie, you know, where like,
this isn't what I want to do, Dad. I don't
no,
wanna
it's
be a
one of those
pitcher.
where like his true passion is horse racing, but you know, he can't make enough money. So he discovers that he has a secret talent in basketball. And then he goes pro, and then he gets to return to his horses at some point.
I thought you were going the route of like Disney movies where it's like, I don't want to be a pitcher in the MLB, Dad. I can't do this anymore. My real dream is to be a car salesman. And then they go off and do that.
No, it's always a singer. They want to make music. It's always music.
And then they have like a big performance at the Super Bowl, and their dad's like, "I'm proud of you, son." That's how it goes.
Yeah, his dad like walks onto. No, his dad is like, if you perform at the Super Bowl, I won't be there for you. And then he like has the best performance of his life, and then out of the corner of his eye, he sees his dad. That's Jokic at the horse track.
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls are 6-1. How
That was
about
another
that?
thing. Yep. Chicago Bulls. Juan's probably losing his mind in his sick.
Or
bedridden-
resident Chicago fan.
Shout out Juan.
Shout out Juan.
Get better soon, buddy.
Yeah, get better soon, man.
Sickly ill.
He's having a rough time.
I think those were all the standings that I wanted to get to. I mean, the Cavs picked it back up. I mean, it's not too much. We started out rough with everybody not being there, and I guess we can just get right into it.
Or you want to say about Dallas being 2-6?
Oh yeah, Dallas is 2-6. All right, here's the thing. I've constantly said on this podcast, I don't believe like anybody wants to say anything about them being like, oh, they could be the dark horse of the playoffs. I never bought into it just because I didn't believe
He did
it.
not.
I don't know. I never understood it. The team really isn't like, they're good. They're not like, I guess they're not good, but you know, I just never like, yeah.
Exactly. You never bought into the
hype.
trend.
I was questioning if Cooper Flag was bad.
Well, they started out 2-0, if I don't believe, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because they're on a 3-game losing streak right now.
And then it was like they like looked solid or something. They were like 2-2 at some point. And people were like, wow, these guys are pretty good. And then they weren't good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not shocked, but other people are.
I'm a bit shocked, you know, just because, yeah, I get there's growing pains with Cooper Flag, but I thought Anthony Davis would be a little bit better. I know he's been hurt a little bit. And I like Derek Lively, but
Klay Thompson's so washed.
He's so bad. He's just god awful.
I wonder what the stats are on like the last time he put up like 15 plus in a season. See, the cool thing with the camera is I can like do things and you see it. Like on audio, I'll be like, let me look that up, and then I have to keep yapping. Where on camera, I'm looking something up. So like,
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
I also keep pointing to like the camera.
This setup is a lot better too. Like we're just right next to each other.
I can keep leaning back in my chair and no squeaking.
Yeah.
That's something else I noticed, because like in the audio room, you can barely sit back, like, because it will go like.
Well, and these mics are a little bit better too, I think.
Yeah,
they like pick it up better.
Yeah. Klay Thompson.
You guys are getting. God, you guys are getting a treat.
8.5 points from Klay Thompson, 1.8 assists.
Is that this year?
Yeah, 29% from 3, 34% not from 3.
You've been on my mind, on my mind.
We're about to get like copyright struck in our first
No.
I don't even know
that's not going to happen.
You know? All right, hold up. I have the stats here from his career. So he has, let me see, 8.5. Last time he averaged it was on Golden State, 17.9.
Was that 17 and 18?
No, 2023, 24.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot he wasn't hurt then, because he took a while to recover from his Achilles.
Yeah. That was from in 2019 to 2020. In 2020 to 2021, he didn't play a game. And then he came back in 2021 to 2022, played 32 games. And then
he gets a pass there.
Yeah. And then he gets 2023-24. Finally, he plays his most games that he had in the past 2 years with 77 and gets to 17.9 points a game. Goes to Dallas, 14 points a game. And then this year he starts off really slow with 8.5. I think we're seeing the last of Klay Thompson here.
Yeah, I think he's done. I mean, unfortunately.
I think I would have to be, because I feel like he went to Dallas to get a better chance to win. And he just...
Well, and then, you go there, and when you get there, you're with Luka, and you're with Kyrie, and, who is it? I'm blanking on the name of the center that they traded.
Derek Lively?
No, he's still there.
Oh, no, not traded. That's my... what's his name?
He was in the Luka trade.
Kleber.
Yeah. And, it's like, he's not good, but, like, you have this solid team around you, and they kind of need... like more defensive guys. And, Klay Thompson's always been like a good to solid defender, even in the late of his career.
Mm-hmm.
He's the true 3-and-D player. And you go there, and then Luka gets traded, and then like Anthony Davis is hurt for forever, and then Kyrie gets hurt.
It's really not a good fit for him.
You see like your career like just being over in the blink of an eye.
It's just a rough like situation, because he's not built to be that guy on your team, like especially now. Like
he is the ultimate
second option.
Not even second option, just like accent to a team. Yeah. Like he can fit in on any team. It's just that he's old now. He's injury prone.
Like pre-2019, he made, how many All-Stars is this? 5 straight All-Stars.
Yeah.
Pre-injury, he made 5. Hasn't made one since, obviously.
I mean, he was what, like 22 a game? Maybe a little less?
Yeah, 21.5.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this right now, he was 10th in MVP voting one year.
I believe it. Was that the 15-16? Or
2014-15.
Okay.
And then...
that was Curry's first one.
I think the crazier part to me is even, like, not MVP. He was 11th in DPOY voting.
I believe it, too.
Like, obviously, I know he's a good defender, but DPOY is crazy for Klay Thompson just to...
Yeah.
Think about it.
It definitely is.
I don't know,
but he was that guy. He was the pinnacle of 3-and-D players for all of his career, really.
Yeah. I always thought it was weird, this like transfer to Dallas. I never really got it. I kind of got it initially with like Luka, and they were coming off.
I do kind of understand that like the championship with Golden State was kind of, I don't want to say fluke, because that's just like undermines it, but it's like everyone knew that wasn't like really a championship team. I don't want to say like it's not a team for the future. They just hooped for a year straight. I mean, they got an incredible year from Jordan Poole. It wasn't sustainable. Nothing they did was sustainable. They got really lucky. And I'm not trying to like diminish their year. Curry was unbelievable. But I think that he maybe knew that Golden State was... their time was out.
Yeah.
Their time was running out, and he just wanted to ring chase a little bit, and he wasn't going to get a ring staying on the Warriors.
Yeah. And it's weird because even if he stayed with the Warriors, I don't think anything changes. I still
No.
think they're like a losing team.
Do you think they get Jimmy Butler at some point?
I don't
Maybe
think
he's
so.
included in that Jimmy Butler trade.
Yeah, I think the Jimmy Butler thing was kind of because Clay wasn't there. Where if he was there, I'm not really sure that happens. I don't know. Who knows? I also see this here on a Basketball Reference. It says that on the 6th, today, it's not a permanent thing, but Mavericks head coach Jason Kidd moved Klay Thompson to the bench ahead of New Orleans. I'm not shocked about that either.
I'm not shocked.
New Orleans, you can get away with taking people to the bench, whatever, playing them less. It is something to keep a note on, though. Just seeing.
Yeah, Klay Thompson wasn't even a topic of discussion. I mean, we're not even into the
meat.
We haven't even gotten to anything.
We haven't gotten to the meat quick enough.
Yeah.
Our apologies.
All right. What about, let's talk some news.
Yeah, news. Ja Morant and the Grizzlies is what I have here. Honestly, I touched on this on SPT. If you listen to that on Sundays, 11 to 1.
11 to 1. Listen up. 88.1.
Mm-hmm. But Ja Morant basically, I don't want to pull it up again because I'm too lazy, but he basically said he lost a game, or well, he didn't lose the game. The Grizzlies lost the game. But reporters asked him what the team would have done differently if they could do anything differently. And then he says, sit me probably, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently, I learned this today, apparently backstage, or not backstage, like behind the scenes with the Grizzlies head coach, apparently he was getting snappy with him. I don't know. Apparently he said something bad enough for them to suspend him for one game. So that's something to keep an eye on because Ja Morant, we know, is a very outspoken player. And I don't know, people are seeing this as like the end of Ja Morant's, not career, but career with the Grizzlies. And I think they're going to be they've been very lenient with him.
I think it's coming to a close. I think they're going to move away from it because, I mean, realistically, like, has Ja Morant gotten any better since, because he came into the league 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he has pretty good year, you know, like 2021, you know, they're in the playoffs. He has his suspension. I think he has a little bit of injury problems, but like, he's been healthy. He's been playing, and he just hasn't done anything.
I don't think he's a number one guy on a championship team.
He's not. He's a extremely flashy, great scorer. But
the thing is, he's a very unique player.
He really is, but is he a point guard? No. He's not a true point guard. He can't handle your offense. I mean, last year you're surrounded by Desmond Bane, who's scoring 20 points a game, and Jaren Jackson Jr., and you can't build off of that at all. You can't play any better than how he did last year.
Mm-hmm. If you had to guess what he's shooting from three, what would you say percentage-wise?
I think I saw it this year.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 14%?
You got it right on the money. That's 14% from three.
I saw it.
That's
you can't shoot. You can't, and you're too afraid to go downhill.
I'm trying to find it. Oh my goodness. It's way worse than I even am. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I saw the stats a little bit ago.
When I heard that, I was assuming it was like, oh, he shoots 3 threes a game, whatever. I mean, obviously I expect everybody in the modern NBA to shoot a decent amount, but I was expecting, well, if you shoot 14%, there's no way they tell you to keep shooting. But it seems on average here.
What would Kobe say?
Yeah, keep shooting. There's an ME in team. That's what Kobe would say. Deion Waiters would be proud. Yeah, he averages 3 points attempted, 0.8 to 5.3. That's just like, I don't know what is the 0.8, because in none of these games he didn't shoot lower than 1.
That's weird. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm guessing 5.3 is the average. Either way, you're shooting 14%.
That's just abysmal. I mean, that can't happen. You're supposed to be a star. You're supposed to be a number one option on this realistically championship contending team.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has ever thought they were there in the past few years. I mean, they were the 3 seed at some point, but you're supposed to be that guy.
I mean, last year already had me questioning with everything when we saw them go from number 1 seed to firing their head coach, and it was playing, right?
Yeah.
Play-in made it to the 8th seed and then get bodied by the Thunder in an embarrassing fashion.
Yeah.
They lost
It was
largest deficit, I think, in a first round ever.
That was the Cavs, actually. That was the Cavs last year to the Heat. It was probably pretty close. Oh, are you talking about single game?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. Because the Cavs won because they had a couple close games in that Grizzlies series, but the Cavs was like the most lopsided series in playoff history.
Mm-hmm. And then the thing with the Grizzlies too in this 3-point shooting, you look at the like stats of the entire team. There's like barely anyone shooting over. I'm trying to find barely anyone shooting over how much from 3? You have.
I forgot my laptop, by the way.
5 people shooting over 40%. Jaren Jackson Jr. shooting 38.2%. I'm trying to find all like the starters. So you have, I think that's one starter. 2 starters here shoot over 30% from 3, and that's Jaren Jackson Jr., who is your center, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who shoots 30.6% from there. And then you have Jalen Wells, 23.5 from 3. John Morant, 14, and there's got to be someone else. Is it? I guess Jock Lawndale, 59.1 from 3. So maybe 3-point shooting for them isn't all lost because Jock Lawndale's here. Either way, not a great 3-point shooting team, but you can see
they're
that
33% as a team.
Yeah, you can see it very clearly from John Morant as well as the guy for the Grizzlies that 14.
And he's their leading scorer. It's not like the ball isn't in his hands.
Mm-hmm. It's just been rough. That's basically what I'm trying to say. From a Grizzlies standpoint, it's like, what do you do from here? Like, obviously, John Morant, you want to keep as your guy, but you've had so many issues with him and whatnot, and you've pointed fingers at anyone else but him for multiple times. You pointed at your head coach last year.
You've tried to build the team around him for half a decade now.
And they've drafted well, too.
Yeah, they really have.
They literally, I'm not going to say they hit already because he was drafted this year, but Cedric Coward, a rookie drafted 11th this year. Yeah, 11th by Portland, is averaging 14.3 points per game, 2.7 assists, shooting 41 from 3, 53.7 from the field. I mean, you're getting hits on drafts. I mean, this is obviously your replacement to Desmond Bane, who hasn't looked too great in Orlando. So,
but yeah, you got solid players all around. Santi Aldama's a pretty decent player. Jock Landale, sorry. I mean, he's got 11 points a game. You know, he can get up there and get some boards. And then obviously like Jaren Jackson, he's having not the greatest start, but still 17 points a game. He was top 4 in Defensive Player of the Year voting last year, or maybe the year before. You have a good, solid team. You don't have that superstar, but John Morant is supposed to be that superstar, and he's not.
I think that's the issue because I look at this team and I'm really like, it's not that this team isn't good. It's just that like they don't really have that guy, and they're trying to make it John Morant. And I think it should be John Morant. It's just it's not working out, whether it's off the court reasons or on the court reasons. And it just keeps happening again and again and again. And
yeah, and the off court is another thing. It's like, can you trust him to
be the face of your franchise?
Yeah, be a face of your franchise, not go to a club and do something that you're not supposed to, and then get suspended again. That's a great, yeah.
I mean,
$1 million question right there.
We have,
as my grandpa would say,
shout out Grandpa.
Shout out Grandpa.
We have the Cavs as our next news. Darius Garland's back.
How much did that help the offense last night?
So much. It looked like it flowed incredibly well. Honestly, yesterday was a game I expected to be way closer than it was.
I kind of thought that even after I heard that Garland was back, it was going to be, a close game, kind of a nail biter maybe, or that the Sixers it was going to be one of those games where we have to claw our way back and maybe we don't fully get back. We'd be down 20 points at some point, but
it did get close there for a second.
It did, but I think they just let their foot off the gas. The Sixers, I was talking to my grandpa last night. Sixers have an explosive offense. They have one of the best offenses in the game right now. And that's like their thing, is like they have speed and they have shooting. Mm-hmm. And they will punish you if you make a mistake. If you let them go on a run, they're going to go on a run. And that's just what happened in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. The thing is, Darius Garland didn't have a great game, but I'm not expecting him to. He just came back from...
Yeah.
It's turf toe, I think, right?
Yes.
So he comes back from that 26 minutes, which is a lot more than I expected. I expected probably like...
Yeah, he played a lot.
I was expecting like 24 or less. Probably like 20 and less was what I expected.
I'm kind of surprised he started too, because Merrill was back.
Yeah.
I thought Merrill was going to get the start, but no, he was out there.
So you have 8 points from him, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 turnovers, 3 of 11 shooting, and 3 fouls. Not a great game, but I mean,
yeah.
This is a thing because like
it's a kind of a classic Garland post-injury game there.
There's games you can completely write off for one reason or another, and this is a game I'm just going to do that with. You can obviously, like, if this continues, you can look back and be like, all right, right here. But this is something where, like, at the moment, no
need to overreact.
Yeah.
If you seriously think that, like, Garland should be on the trading block because of this game, then you just stop talking.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I was feeling with, like, Jared Allen in those first few games. Jared Allen looked a lot better today. I think that core four, they just, like, they need to start together.
They really do have that, like, chemistry. The energy was just different when they're all there together. Where, like, watching every single game.
That's the best way to put it.
It's like you watch the games from the start of the season. It just feels, like, lazy and sluggish. I feel like...
They did a little disoriented, turnovers where there shouldn't be, missed passes and stuff, not being able to get into the paint. I mean, Mobley was getting into the paint so much easier. I know that this Joel Embiid wasn't playing, and the backup, it was Andre Drummond was in there at some point, which I didn't think I'd see him on the court again.
He had me so heated. He was trash talking so much for being a bench player. He had a good game, 13 and 13, so he had 13 points, 13 rebounds. But he's like trash talking the entire game.
I really did not see him trash talking.
It seemed like he was chirping, but I mean, I could
probably. He probably hated when he was on the Cavs because he was in the stretch that we sucked.
I hated him on the Cavs too.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone like the LaMelo Balls of the world, where you're on a bad team so you can play like you're at the YMCA. He wanted to do that, but his play style doesn't suit that. So, like, you remember that iconic clip where he's, like, going up for, like, the reverse lane? Like,
yeah, and
it just, like...
you can see us reenacting our stuff now.
Yeah, just way over. I did not like him on the Cavs. He was doing whatever, making me mad in this game. Doesn't matter. The most important part of this game was that Donovan Mitchell, who went in an interview afterwards and said that the reason he scored 46 points this game was because some little kid on 2K was trash-talking him.
That greatest moment of the season. Season's over with right now because of that moment. That was so great.
46.
Imagine playing 2K and it's Donovan Mitchell, and the first thing you think of is to say that he sucks and that he's bad.
Was washed.
Yeah, he said, like, let's reenact it real quick. You'll be Donovan Mitchell. I'll be the little kid. It's like, hey, what's up? You want a 1v1?
Sure.
Yo, your voice is really deep. What's her name?
Donovan Mitchell.
No way, you're not the real Donovan Mitchell.
That's me.
Dude, you're washed. There's no way you're real, dude.
I think he said, like, watch my highlights or something like that. So watch my highlights.
You have no highlights, man. I haven't seen a single highlight from you. I think that's what the kid said.
Yeah, and then he was like, watch my game tonight. Drop 46.
Fast forward 8 hours or 12 hours later or whatever. Oh, I just got this ESPN notification. Donovan Mitchell, 46 points. What?
He did it for me. 4 rebounds.
Oh, no. I'm a Sixers fan.
Oh, no, I really like VJ Edgecombe. He 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 15 to 21 from the field.
I think it was 71% from the field.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, if you guys watch it, I'm sure a lot of people who was listening watched at least some of the game. He was pulling up from like 35 feet. It was step back, hand in his face, just nothing but net every single time. It was a beauty to watch. He was 6 for 11 from 3. Just one of the best games I've seen him play.
Yeah, it was one of those games where you like see the defenders genuinely
try.
They're like giving up and you can like tell they're like,
Yeah.
like, it's one of the moments. Like I was talking to Miles about this the one day because I play in a rec league and I had a game where I just couldn't miss. Well, this is rare, by the way, but basically, when you hear defenders say, "I don't even know what to do," it's like the greatest feeling ever. Like genuinely, you like that unstoppable feeling, and you don't even know what you're doing. Like
Yeah.
you're like like just that flow state. Like he's having fun out there, telling Evan Mobley to like throw it down. That was like the funniest replay because he's like he's acting like he's mad, and he's just like, "You dunk it. You're 7 feet tall."
Yeah.
And then you like pan to him, he's just giggling afterwards. I mean, that's the energy.
And that makes me so happy to see because it's always with Cleveland sports, like with mainly Guardians and Cavs, because the Browns suck and everyone doesn't want to be there on that team.
Njoku, did you see that interview from or not interview? He was questioned afterwards on the trade deadline, and Cammie Justice, former WZIP alum, was there. And why did
Really?
Yeah, he was like, what did he say? He said like he was like really passionate about the fact that he was still in Cleveland. He was like,
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows Njoku's that like.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
But-
I'm surprised he didn't get traded, to be honest. But
He basically was like, I want to spend my entire career here. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
I love the
And
joke.
it wasn't even like made up like a I want to be here, whatever. Like he was
Yeah.
passionate. He even swore, said the F word. You know.
Whoa. But what I was saying is like, I mean, it's been with Mitchell like the past 3 seasons with the Cavs early round exits, where everyone's just like, oh, Mitchell hates being in Cleveland. You know, he hates it there. You know, he thinks Garland sucks. He thinks Mobley sucks. He thinks Allen is soft. He wants to get out of there right before he re-signed too. You know, people were like saying that it's like, oh, he's going to go to the Knicks. You know, he's from New York. He hates Cleveland. And people do that with Jose all the time. And like Stephen Kwan, they're like, Jose, he's going to be a Dodger, man. He doesn't want to be in Cleveland. He doesn't want to lose. And they do that with all the Cleveland athletes all the time.
They pull up interviews that are like way too old as well. Like with Donovan Mitchell, he's from New York. Obviously you want to play for your hometown team, but he has loyalty to him. And I mean, that's just the thing.
He's not going to like force his way out of a city because he wants to play for New York. Like this,
at least for me personally, I know what would like how I would think is like, oh, this team took a chance on me, so I'm going to give everything I got to them until they don't want me anymore. Or
yeah, and then if you
genuinely
get to the time where they're like, hey, we're going to trade you, just let you know. Like I would hope they would have the respect and be like, hey, we're thinking about trading you. It's not confirmed yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anywhere I don't know. I don't know how the business works. But if they asked me, I'd be like, yeah, I'm from Akron. I'd like to play for Cleveland.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like there's obviously like the wanting to play for your hometown team, but there's like a certain amount.
It's a business too.
Yeah.
It's a business.
I don't know. It's just an odd thing that always gets pointed out. Any single like Cleveland sport, just instantly, oh, they said they want to play for this place, or they stated some discontent with this team, so therefore they must be going to that team in the offseason.
And the media always tries to make. I kind of do it too, though. Where I look on the court, and if I don't see like one of the players smiling after like something good happens, like I kind of in the back of my mind, I think it's like, oh my gosh, he doesn't want to be here. But then I have to remember, it's like they're also in the middle of a game, and they're down like 5 points. Like they shouldn't be smiling right now.
Yeah, it's like there are some times where you can make your own guesses, but you really never know what's going on.
Everyone thinks they're an expert.
Yeah, everybody thinks they're a
but we are the experts. That's why you should listen to us.
Yeah, right here on, I don't know, YouTube probably or something.
Or Spotify.
Wherever
they can
you're watching
yeah,
this.
watching or listening. Keep listening, please.
Yeah.
We want to retire by 40.
I'll be in the the under, or is it over 30 football leagues?
Oh, I can't wait to be in one of those.
Yeah, we'll be there. You'll see it. Anyway, I don't even know what we were yakking
Rookies
about.
and breakout stars. Walker Kessler's out for the season too.
Oh yeah, Walker Kessler's out.
It's the Jazz though. Kevin Love's going to get minutes.
It's pretty devastating though, because I think he had a good start to the season.
I think he did too.
I mean,
Obviously,
Walker
he had a
Kessler's
great season last year.
very underrated.
We're still in like that time where we can talk about last year too.
And it's still like, I mean, it's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
In his games, I'll just quickly, literally 5 played games, 14 points, 3 turnovers, 4 fouls. Not great. But then you get to the steals and blocks, 1.4 steals, 1.8 blocks, 3 assists, 10 rebounds, double-double average, shooting 75 from 3, 70 from the field. Just super efficient, and then goes out with a, I think, torn labrum. So just rough for the Jazz, who really can't get anything going. And I don't know, that's all I pretty much had there. Just rough. Get well soon, Walker Kessler.
Yeah.
If you're watching. Walker Kessler. I know he's watching, you know?
He's a big fan.
Yeah. Anyway, rookies and breakout stars, what we have next.
VJ Edgecombe is the first one on the list. Ignore last night. Ignore the Cavs game. And look at everything else. I mean, he had the 3rd highest point total in a first game for a player.
Yeah.
Only Wilt and I have no idea who was the other one. But
Probably
Wilt,
like Oscar Robertson or something.
yeah, some 70s, 80s or something like that. I don't know. But he's been playing out of his mind. Definitely the rookie of the year favorite as of right now. Almost 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Last night made those averages go down. I mean, I want to run through his like a point for all of his games if it shows up.
I have the Cleveland game, if that's what you're looking for.
Well, he only had like how many games? I don't know.
8.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not pulling up on here either. How far do
Basketball Reference, you suck, I guess. Wow.
It shows it for everyone else, but I guess since he's a rookie, they're just like, nope, we ain't showing that. But
Yeah, why
anyway.
doesn't it say? It says field goals attempted, and 3-point attempted, but it doesn't show the points.
Yeah, I can see, like, or maybe it doesn't. Does it just?
Game log?
The last 5 games I can see. That's what I can see.
I can't see anything.
3 of 14 from the field.
What? This is disgusting. I hate this.
And then 5
They
shots.
show his game. Oh, here it is. Started with 34, 15, 26, 14, and then 17.
Oh, that's what you were looking for.
I was just looking for the points. That's just what I wanted to know.
Oh, there's a thing that literally says game log right here.
Well, it took forever to find.
My bad.
Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
We'll do better.
Yeah, we're getting discombobulated over here. But yeah, that's his game logs. So pairing up with Tyrese Maxey, it's been a great pairing. I mean, Maxey has been out of his mind too. He was averaging 33 points going into the game against the Cavs.
He also, the funniest thing was he had a really good game too. It's just obviously overshadowed by the fact that Donovan Mitchell had a phenomenal game. He had 27 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. He was also someone I felt like couldn't miss. He was 10 of 20, but in the moment you're watching, you're like,
he goes
scared.
on runs. The Sixers are a run team. They go on a lot of runs.
Yeah, you're just watching him. You're scared it's just over for you.
What I do want to say about VJ is he's 6'5", 190, but he plays a lot bigger than he is. I don't know what his wingspan is. It doesn't really say here, but I think it's got to be more than 6'5". It's got to be close to like 6'10" or something. He's a very lengthy defender, and he was matched up on Mobley a couple times, and I think once or twice maybe, he was able to defend him pretty nicely. Now that also attains to Mobley not being aggressive in the paint, which, don't get me started, he's been pissing me off when every time he gets into the paint and then tries to... What?
You said,
Oh, I can't say that.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. We can edit that out.
No, it's not live on the air.
Yeah, no, but we can edit it out.
I don't want to edit it out. I want everyone to know.
Oh, well.
I want everyone to hear.
You heard him here.
Anyways. But, yeah, every time Mobley gets into the paint, he tries a fadeaway jumper, and he's been making them, though. But, yeah, he's a very lengthy defender, and he plays bigger than he is. And I think that's contributes a lot to his success as a rookie. When you play bigger than you are, it's really good for your confidence, and he's been shooting the ball confidently. That's what I'd have to say about VJ.
Yeah. I think coming into the year, literally, it's kind of insane that everyone had Cooper Flag is like just, I mean, obviously he's the number one pick and you are going to be like he's the rookie of your favorite, but pretty much everyone wrote off the possibility that anyone else would be rookie of the year just because of how dominant Cooper Flag was at Duke, where VJ Edgecombe here comes in and starts out hot. Obviously, there's still a chance for Cooper Flag.
The third overall pick is the best historically.
Jordan?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Carmelo?
Not
Tatum and Brown?
Yep. I can't think of any others.
I think Kareem was. No, he was first.
Not LeBron.
Not LeBron. No one ever. LeBron's never third. This is why we don't
He
get
had
it.
3 or 2. He's 1.
Actually, he's 2 and 3.
And 1.
And 1 in our hearts. Because he's 2, 3, and then 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Whoa. Cedric Howard, another bright young star, averaging 14 points a game with 5 and 2. 5 and 3, I should say. Another pretty good defender. But unfortunately, he's stuck on Memphis with Shooter McGavin.
It's like,
is that a good joke? Is that allowed?
I mean, yeah, it's good and bad. It's good that he's on Memphis because they're honestly pretty much just giving anybody the ball, hoping they can make a 3, and he can do that. But it's bad in the fact that you're probably not getting anywhere at the moment. I mean, who knows? Maybe Cedric Howard comes out and can pull off LeBron, 2018 LeBron something, you know?
Yeah.
Something to point out, though. Just, he's doing good. Honestly, another person I didn't like. It's funny because when I look back on it, I don't really expect many people to, like, have breakout seasons. I don't look at a rookie and I'm like, yep, they're going to do good.
And it's so hard to see when someone does have a breakout. Like, try to predict it, I mean.
I think the people I expect to do good in a draft, it's not even top 10. It's like top 5.
Yeah.
Because I've seen so many people over the years, like 6 through 10, that just haven't been good.
That just kind of get buried in depth charts or something, especially, you know, if you're on a better team too and there's someone just in your position that plays a lot better. So, and then, you know, you just kind of push down. It's hard to get your chance. And then you finally do like 5 years later. And bam, you know, you're an all-star. Shazam.
All right, next guy I have here, Keyshawn George. The reason I say that suddenly, it says he's born in Switzerland. I didn't know this. This is
born in Switzerland?
Apparently. It's probably one of those things like who is it? Kyrie, like in Australia, because
okay.
One of those
His
things.
Probably parents were playing professional ball over there.
Something like that.
Does not look Swedish.
No.
Keyshawn is not very
you see his middle
Shanty
name?
Alonso is his middle name.
That's tough. I'd be going by Shanty.
Shanty George.
They could call me like the Pirate or something like that.
Ooh.
Maybe we could start this.
Sean Shanty.
Ooh.
That's his signature move, the Sean Shanty.
The Shanty Shuffle.
The Shanty. He spells Sean the right way in his name, by the way. It's spelled SHAWN. Sorry to all the SEANs out there.
Another person severely benefiting from playing on a bad team, drafted 24th last year by the Knicks. I honestly, despite my insane ball knowledge of every basketball player to ever play basketball, as everyone expects me to have, I had never heard of. I heard of Keyshawn George, but I didn't ever know he played on the Knicks. I swear, I mean, he must have been.
Really? He played on the Knicks?
Maybe he got traded to Washington. I think that's probably how it works because it says here that he also played for Washington last year. So I definitely heard of him from Washington.
Yeah, I definitely did too.
He's had a massive improvement in these starting games because he averaged 8.7 points last year. Now he's up to 16.8. Obviously, we're 8 games in. But the thing is, I feel like with 8 games in, you're starting to get a somewhat of a grasp. I think it'd be crazy for someone like Keyshawn George, who's playing on the Wizards and has looked very good up to this point, to just all of a sudden drop off. Like, it's not like everyone on the Wizards is injured and Keyshawn George is the only one who takes shots. It's the fact he plays on the Wizards and you can take shots. Like, I don't know. That's
it's the fact that everyone on the Wizards is bad.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing was I thought CJ McCollum was going to be so good this year Not because like CJ McCollum is like goated, but he had those times last year on the Pelicans.
Yeah, he had those times where he'd go off for like 30 points
He
or
had
something.
like 50 one time last year.
Yeah, he had a couple games where I think he had a couple 40 point games there.
Yeah, he had a stretch there. That's why I thought, oh, well, he's on the Wizards, so they're just going to let him pop off. But
I guess
it's Keyshawn
not.
George's time.
I totally forgot McCollum was on the Wizards too.
He hasn't let it be known.
Yeah. Come on, McCollum, step it up. Be known.
Either way, we have another player here. We have Ryan Rollins. Ryan Rollins drafted second round, 14th pick in the second round, 2022 to the Hawks. He's played for the Warriors, Wizards, Bucks, and it says Bucks again, so I'm guessing he got shipped somewhere. He played for Toledo. I didn't know this. Maction.
Shout out Maction.
Either way, he's averaging, where is it? 16.3 points a game. And last year he averaged his highest up to this point in his, I don't know how many years this is, 1, 2, 3, 4. His highest in his previous 3 years was 6.2, suddenly jumping up to 16.3. I think this is one where it will fall back down. I can't see Ryan Rollins keeping this up for.
You never know. I mean,
this is like the LeBron tweet that they're going to come back to. And
he's,
when Ryan Rollins is a 12-time All-Star, they're going to use my clip of saying he's not going to keep this up.
He's not going to keep this up. I don't know. He could. I mean, you've got Giannis on your.
I think he's going to. It's just not to this like extent of like. I don't know. He's looked like
maybe it'll go down to like 12 or something.
Yeah, I think it's like 16.3 is like.
You remember the times when 16 points a game would get you like an All-Star team and a All-NBA third team?
Yeah, that's the thing. I like look at the points and it's like, I guess I kind of separate your role based on how many points you score a game. I think like 18 to 20, I'd say you can either get star or like very solid role player.
Mm-hmm.
Below 18, you're kind of just
a good bench piece or something.
Bench piece or very solid starter. You get to 30, you're MVP. That's pretty much.
That's about it.
But either way, 16.3. I don't see him keeping this up much longer. But
I
never
do.
know.
I'm gonna in 12 years you're gonna use me. I'm gonna get the big job. I'm gonna get the important job. Because I said that Ryan Rollins is gonna keep up his averages.
Yeah, the believer. But
the Rye lever.
He's taken over for Kevin Porter Jr. in his absence.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, take his spot.
Please.
And then another improved breakout player, we have AJ Mitchell, drafted in 2024 by also the Knicks. Clearly, the Knicks know how to draft. They just can't keep their people.
Mm-hmm.
They hit on both. It wasn't Keyshawn George.
Yeah.
He hits. They hit on him. Trade him away instantly. They also hit on AJ Mitchell. They traded him away, but he was a second round 38th overall pick in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
But AJ Mitchell has looked crazy good this year for never being. He played 36 games last year. And then he comes out the gates here because Casey Wallace was injured for a sec there.
Yep.
And is also averaging 16.7 points a game. Just has looked crazy good as well on fine efficiency. 40.
But he's been shooting the three ball very, very well. And that's the most important thing that OKC needed. I think they're still towards the bottom of 3-point percentage this year, but AJ Mitchell has been that kind of shooting spark that they needed. That's what all good teams need, is they need a shooting spark to come off the bench. And yeah, that's what they needed. And of course, OKC gets it. Nothing bad can ever happen to OKC.
Yeah, as soon as we thought, oh, maybe all this money that they're spending, it's going to lead to them not building around their team well enough.
Yeah.
And then they keep just getting these not random, but obviously people from second rounds and just insane scouting that they happen to know.
I apologize for my yawning. Oh my goodness.
It's
7:30. I'm not bored.
We're hyped here.
We are hyped.
Next person though, we got Colin. How would you say his last name?
I think it's Gillespie. Gillespie.
Yeah, there's Gillespie, But do you want to know what? I thought perchance.
Perchance. Can't just say perchance, Mitch.
Perchance. Maybe it was Giuseppe.
It might be Giuseppe.
I honestly think.
Okay, I'm looking it up.
The thing is, he's born in Pennsylvania, but you know, that's not like. That doesn't make it impossible. It's just I look at Gillespie, spelled Gillespie, and I thought Giuseppe, but it could be Gillespie. Either way, he played for the Nuggets last year and the Suns this year.
This says Gillespie.
I mean, I think yeah.
That's what this says. There's an interview of him,
and he says Gillespie.
I don't want to play the interview. It's 5 minutes long.
We're gonna get
that Google says Gillespie.
We're gonna get strucken down by the copyright.
Yeah, by Big East Conference YouTube channel
infringers. Either way, he's played.
YouTube is no joke about copyright.
Yeah, no. It's when I had a YouTube channel when I was like a kid, they would strike down on like anything. Like I remember one time I was doing like a react video to like a try not to laugh, and there was like 2 seconds.
I never got struck down. I never did on my YouTube channel. It's my Fortnite content.
I was pushing the point of like copyright like takedown, where your channel just gets like
boomed. Ooh.
But I think the one I remember was I was doing like a try not to laugh, and there was literally like 2 seconds of like a show, and they instantly struck it down. I was just like,
they were so scared of copyright back then.
Yeah.
Now they don't care. Now it's skibbity toilet and everything's like AI generated now, so I don't think there's copyright even exists.
Yeah, I don't even know how that works.
I think we're AI generated.
Yeah. We're gonna like I'm just gonna like start flying or something.
Yeah, you're gonna like melt into like a bunch of bugs or something.
Either way,
Colin Gillespie,
Denver. Yeah, I don't want to melt into bugs.
This is why we don't get into the meat.
This is probably what they heard. They probably heard me yapping about.
What was one that we yapped about? And
I was saying to our like station director that there was one episode over the summer where I got Chipotle right beforehand, and I was like, I think it was like mid, and I was just yapping about how mid it was for a bit.
Yeah.
And I think he was like, no, I didn't pull that one. But like, that's the only one I can think of where we're genuinely not talking about basketball at the start.
Well, now that's all of them. I hope you guys find it. Please respond to the...
Yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
If this is on YouTube, comment, please, what you think of our Yap sessions. Be brutally honest. Or go to the at WZIP Sports on X or Instagram. We're going to do an Instagram promo for this. Please leave a comment on what you would like to see. It really helps us out, actually. If we're talking too much about random stuff, please tell us.
Just let us know.
Please. It will not hurt our feelings. We completely understand if you don't want to hear us talk about melting into bugs.
But if you do.
And you think, it's like quirky and fun,
let us
we
know.
won't try to force it. We'll just keep doing it.
Yeah, this is just like literally.
This is just us like talking, having fun.
If we were like just talking hoops, not in front of a camera, this is exactly how it would be anyway. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
this is what we do on when we're playing video games and stuff. When we're on Fortnite and Red Sec,
it'd be a little
Battlefield
more
6 sponsor us.
But I mean, nothing like.
It's kind of like me stimming out, just saying random stuff.
But that's basically what it's divulged into. It's just like we see a funny meme, say that for a little bit.
The guys that the NBA podcasts that we listen to, they kind of do the same stuff. So we're kind of building off that. Yeah. Shout out Nerd Sesh.
Nerd Sesh, the
great,
Deep Three.
The Deep Three. The Duop 3. They kind of do the same thing. And we find it entertaining, but if you don't, we'll change for you.
Yeah, we want what's best for you.
Yeah. Our loyal listeners.
This all happened in Colin Gillespie, by the way. Like no other player we like went off on tangents on, but apparently Colin Gillespie pulls that out.
He does. His Instagram's in his basketball reference. Maybe he has his pronunciation.
They are. They just have everyone.
There's no way.
There are.
Look at this.
Yeah, there's no way that's him.
I don't know if I can show it. I don't want to get in trouble, but it's a blank account with 242 followers with Nicholas Collin. Nicholas is spelled Nicolas. Never heard Nicholas spelled that way. If your name is spelled that way, leave a comment down below.
Yeah, Colin Giuseppe,
but there's no posts.
Gillespie.
He's
let us
not
know.
following anyone, but this is linked to like his basketball reference page. All right.
Maybe give him a follow.
He has 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. It's another guy where like there's not a lot of dudes on the Suns.
That's the weird thing, because you look at everything here. He's played 24 games in his first season, 33 in his second, and then obviously he's played all 8 here, but he hasn't started one. That's what I think is weird.
Man.
You play on the Suns, but obviously he's thriving in his role coming off the bench.
That's just how it is for some guys, where they just their role is on the bench. They can't handle being a starter. It's kind of what I feel like about DeAndre Hunter right now.
That was, I think Miles was talking about it, where he was like, why isn't DeAndre Hunter in? And I was just like, I think they just like him coming off the bench more.
I like him coming off the bench more.
I always like when you can keep someone just on the bench, because that's where they thrive. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's not because you're bad. I just think like having that like second jolt of energy instead of being like, oh, here's our like, this would be
it kind of speaks to like the play style too, where, you know, you're kind of if you're a starter for a good team in the NBA, you're not a ball hog.
Yeah.
Per se. But, you know, some guy, like if you can come off the bench for OKC and kind of be like the ISO scorer, you know, and that can be fine and that can succeed. If you start, you know, that kind of messes with OKC's whole vibe. It kind of messes with the Cavs' whole vibe, where, you know, you have great players and you need to distribute the ball. You know, it's kind of like Hunter he's an ISO scorer, I'll say, but he's not a great facilitator of the ball. I think he has a few assists on, like, he averages, but
his career high was like 6 or something. I saw that the other day.
Yeah, it was a post game and he got a career high, and they're like, your career high is 6 assists?
And he's like, pass the ball.
Another reason why I love the Cavs, the post-game interviews are really funny. Serena Winters, shout out. I know you're a big fan.
Yeah, I know you're watching.
I know you're watching. We have to get in there and advertise our podcast. Why didn't you ask Luke Travers if he listens to Quarter by Quarter?
I should, dude. I thought about that. I'm like, I could have totally asked him to.
You could have just plugged your podcast and said, hey, tell everyone else in the locker room to listen to this podcast. We'll glaze you guys.
Maybe I'll DM him on Twitter, or not Twitter, like Instagram.
He has seen your Instagram story.
Yeah, maybe he'll come on.
Do you follow him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure he'd see.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be like,
should we just do it to all the Cavs and be like, hey, we got an NBA podcast. You should check it out.
Yeah, please come on.
People love it.
The podcast. People.
Yeah, we could get them on. Can we get the call in? I don't even know if that's set up in here.
I don't know. Well, we'd figure it out.
All they need is a camera and recording themselves. We can get it done.
Yeah, put them up on the TV over here.
Oh, yeah, we have the TV. We're so smart. Microsoft Teams this. Anyway, all started from Colin Gillespie.
I think that was all I had for him. I mean, just
fair enough.
Good bench player popping off after not really doing much in years previous. Now, here's where we get into the meat.
I guess this is the meat.
This is the meat. This is
the
like
meat.
You're eating a burger and you're getting
with no honey mustard.
You're eating no, I think a better example is like a sub. So you're eating your sub, you know? You get that first bite and it's like
90% bread.
Yeah, 90% bread, a little bit of mayo. Get that second bite. It's like a little mix. You get right into that middle. This is the meat.
Yeah.
This is that. You got an Italian. You got pepperoni.
Okay. The best comparison is a jelly donut.
Yeah.
That's the best comparison.
I think the worst type of jelly donut, though, another tangent. The worst type of jelly donut is like when they fill it like to the brim. Like you have like a donut and every part of it is filled.
Well, and then you bite into it and the bottom is so thin that the jelly like will leak out, and it also like breaks the bottom to the point where it's just like leaking all over your hands.
The worst part is when it's like something like colored. So like the jelly you can get out for the most part, but I've had it where I'm eating like those chocolate ones, and just poof.
Yeah.
And it looks like I like pooed on the front.
The Boston creams, or the chocolate creams.
You're just like donut.
Yeah.
Panic meter. This is the meat. The meat is the panic meter. If you were curious, the Hawks, the Atlanta Hawks.
The Atlanta Hawks.
How do we want to do it? We'll just rank it like 1 through 10.
Yeah, 10 being huge. Like
10 being ring the bells.
Ring the bell. Should I grab the? I'm gonna grab it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 10 being whoa, walking in front of the camera.
Whoa! It's fine. They love to see my face. This was from our game show that we just recorded.
Don't say the results because they have to go and watch.
Oh,
it
I won't.
Wherever.
I wasn't in the mic. This was from our game show that we recorded just a little bit earlier. It was a test recording. I believe it should be uploaded to
YouTube or
something, maybe.
I honestly I feel bad that I can't promote it because it was very
fun.
They
will be doing a lot more. Is it? I don't think it's under. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll maybe put in the description, but we'll figure it out. But it was a lot of fun. They're gonna be uploading a lot more. It's a Jeopardy style game. This is our panic meter button.
Yeah, the panic. If it's a 10, we gotta press the panic meter.
Yeah.
But the Hawks, I had them as one of the teams I was looking forward to this year, and we have the same old Hawks here.
Same old Hawks.
I put that many expected a breakout, but they're still mid. Currently 7th seed at 4-4. This is literally exactly where they're at in
they're perpetually mid. That's what they are. They're mid.
I felt they made so many changes like this coming into this year that there was no way they did it again. And they have done it again. Trae Young's out.
I like the changes they made in the offseason. I thought it was good.
They added Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who's looked really solid.
Kristaps.
Yeah, Kristaps has looked very good. Luke Kennard, solid bench player. I swear there's one other guy.
I mean, but obviously the big thing is Trae Young is out.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the year it's like, all right, do you have superstar potential or even like really, really good star potential? Or are you just going to be Trae Young? Like you're really good from three. You have 10 assists a game, but you can't get us over the hump.
Yeah. I always thought Trae Young was kind of a person where there didn't have to be a number one guy on the team just because of his play style. Like, I feel like he sets up those around him so well.
He really does. It's kind of like the Pacers last year a little bit.
Yeah, where there's
but he has the better scoring capabilities than Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah. Like, I'm not
same clutch factor. But yeah, I don't. They'll be okay though. Yeah, it's like a 3 for me.
Yeah,
maybe a 2.
I think a 3 solid. I think the only issue is that you really don't have that many. You are still young, but you're getting to that point where normally development just kind of doesn't stop, but you're not getting increasingly that much better. You have Risa Shea, and he's looked. I don't even think he's looked great, but he's obviously a previous
poor guy. I mean,
number 1 overall pick.
He was just so overshadowed by everyone around him. In 5 years, no one's going to remember that he was a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah,
he's probably going to be the worst number 1 overall pick of the 2020s. It's not even his fault.
He's a very solid role player. It's just that's not what you want in a number 1 overall pick. In his 6 games played, he's only averaged 11 points, 1 steal, half a block, 1.2 assists, 2 rebounds, and he's coming off the bench. I think he's playing about 24 minutes a game. It's just really I'm not sure how much better he can get. Obviously, he had that number 1 overall potential, but we've seen how he really didn't improve all that much last year. He had that jump, but it wasn't now he's the number 1 overall pick. But he had a jump where it was solid. I think his ceiling's probably just a very solid starter. I don't think I see him going all-stars or anything more.
Yeah, unfortunate for him, but a 3 on the panic meter for the Hawks.
Yeah, I'm not panicking.
Orlando Magic. Whoa.
Orlando Magic. They're 3-5, sitting at the 11th seed. I have here that people had them as a top 4. I put in the West, but they're in the East before the season started. I still think they can get there. It's just I
have a bigger panic. I'm more panic on them than the Hawks.
Yeah, I'm definitely more panicked on them than the Hawks because they're another team that's been perpetually mid, but they've played above mid. That year they were against the Cavs. That gave me so much belief in them. And then this year you go out and get Desmond Bane for however many picks. I think it was 4 when we looked.
everyone's been kind of waiting for Paolo to ascend to that superstar potential. I mean, he was a number 1 overall pick too, but he just hasn't taken that step. At least this year, he's taken a step backwards, if anything. And I mean, the offense just can't shoot. You know, like the Wagner brothers, are supposed to be like your 3-point threats, and then Desmond Bane, he was 22 points a game last year, and he's supposed to be this great 3-and-D player. Now he's not. He's not playing good.
I forgot to put that in here, but Desmond Bane, for how much they gave up for him, they haven't looked, he hasn't looked like that third option they expected him to be, averaging just 14 points a game and 3.5 assists on 28.6 from 3, 41 from the field. I started like, so they picked him up trying to fix their 3-point problem, as their team just notoriously cannot shoot threes. But clearly there's something in Orlando that just takes away your power to shoot 3-pointers.
Yeah, apparently.
And
it's
Desmond
the Disney.
Bane got hit by it.
It's Disney.
I think the worst part is that he's averaging 14 points a game.
That's terrible.
That's terrible for what they gave up to get him.
Paolo's also doing that, right?
Not 14, no. He's averaging like 20.
That's what you had written down there. I didn't think it was that low.
Oh, no. I meant I put like Desmond Bane is taking a backseat as a third option. And then that
I
he's
get what you're
averaging 14.
saying. But still, 23 points a game, 9 rebounds though, 5 assists. Like it doesn't sound that bad, but it really has been. What is the
he averaged, for a reference, in Memphis last year, he averaged 19.2. The year before that, 23.7.
He's shooting 24% from 3.
That's for Paolo?
That's Paolo. Is it Paulo or Paolo?
I think it's Paolo.
Paulo? Okay. Okay. But yeah, it's very, very bad.
What is the... Let me look at this.
Sub 45% from the field altogether. It's just... I am close to the panic button. I'm like an 8 for them right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried for their... They're also another team that's very young, but how much longer can you just keep using that?
Yeah, that's kind of been their excuse for the last few years. Like, oh, they got talent, but they're pretty young and they had injuries and stuff.
I mean, Franz Wagner took a massive leap last year with his 3-point ability, and he's still keeping it up, shooting 39.4 from 3. But when you only have one guy in your starting lineup who's shooting above, or one of your core 3 shooting above 30%. That's
not even, not like 40, 35%, 30%.
Yeah, 30%. Desmond Bane was brought on to do that, and he can't. So I do think it's definitely a panic for them, because especially with the picks they gave up, this was their solution to get to winning, and they're just not. A couple other stats I had here that I do want to mention is that through their 8 games played, they are first in the league in 3 points attempted against, and then with that, they're also third in 3-pointers allowed. So
because their defense,
I think
they're a good defensive team, but no one's going to drive into the paint against them.
I think the problem with them is that they're a very tall team, because Franz is like bordering. He's one of those people that's like closer to 7 foot than he is 6'10".
Yeah,
because him and Mo Wagner are twins, I swear. So
they're brothers.
Yeah, but he's like 6'10".
What's his name from the Adam Sandler movie? Hans. I think it was Mo. Played him in the was it Hustle?
Yeah.
Great movie. Yeah, Adam Sandler, I know you're listening.
Big fan.
big fan.
But yes.
Yeah, big panic. I'm going 8 on them.
I
8 out of 10.
I'll go a little less than you. I'll go 6, but still a lot of panic. I have my eyes on them.
Yeah.
Our next team here, them, the Los Angeles Clippers.
I was high on them going in.
Yeah,
I believe,
it makes sense.
If I remember correctly.
They made some changes with John Collins coming in, Chris Paul coming in. Chris Paul they did not have as a key part of their team, but he looked like I thought they were going to
fits anywhere he goes. He's a plug and he's point guard for a reason.
Mm-hmm. But with all the additions they made, they're currently sitting at the 9th seed at 3-4. You can tell a theme with all these teams is that they're just doing mid right now. I think it's because these teams had such high expectations, and they're not even doing like slightly above average. They're genuinely below 500 or just mid.
Yeah.
The thing I put here is that they have an average age of 32.4.
That's
the oldest team
that
in the
can't
NBA.
happen. That just can't be. There's so much young talent in the league right now. You can't keep up if you're 35.
The funny stat I saw though when I was looking at this is they're the only team with an average age in the 30s. I think the Warriors were second oldest, and they had like 29.4.
So they got teams beat by 3 years.
Yeah.
The next team beat by 3 years.
They are oldest by far. I think.
Is this a panic button situation?
I do think it is a panic button situation. I hope everyone heard that.
I don't think they did. Hold on.
Get it on the press again. It turns red too. Do it again. There you go. The big panic for the Clippers.
There you go. Big panic. Panic button has been pressed.
The sirens are signaling. I think with Kawhi having all his
Kawhi.
whatever, Kawahi.
That's where he is right now.
Off of his the money,
his tree growing business or tree planting
the
business.
Aspiration thing.
So funny. It's so incredibly funny.
I'm surprised he didn't get punished before the season.
It's not like he was making. It's not like he took a massive pay cut to go on the team, and then that's how they evened out to pay him superstar money. He was making a lot of money. He was making $46 million a year, and then they paid him more to be on. How bad did he not want to be on the Clippers?
I mean, apparently with the Raptors, there was something that came out that he was like, I swear it was his uncle wanted either. It was like a portion of some team that he wanted.
A team?
Yeah.
His uncle?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I could be getting
not his mother?
But I swear it was like his uncle or something wanted like somewhat of a portion of probably the Raptors. And they were like, no.
Just ask Drake, man.
Yeah, I'm sure he's an owner, right?
Probably.
I don't know.
Ask LeBron for some.
Yeah,
he wanted the
LeBron
Raptors.
Yeah.
Good, funny joke right there.
LeBronto. 10 out of 10 on the panic meter. They have nothing to look forward to. Just keeping it honest, keeping it real.
Next one.
Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies. We already talked about them a lot. On the panic meter, I'm going a 4, maybe a 5. I could see Ja definitely not working out, but it's not like they don't have people around him that's not playing well.
Yeah, I think they've showed that they have a solid enough front office that it's not the most worrying thing in the world to me, because you've hit on a few draft picks, you're willing to make trades sending away Desmond Bane for those boatload of picks.
Yeah, you got a ton of picks. You got a really bright future. This year might not be the year, and that's okay. Yeah. And then you figure out that this year Ja Morant's not the guy. I think that's a successful year. Some people measure success and winning a championship. You can't win a championship every year. If you figure out the direction of your team in a year where you're not really supposed to be competing, I think that can be labeled as successful.
Yeah.
If the Cavs figured out this year that Jared Allen and Darius Garland are not the guys, and they're able to get a ton of picks or good players from them and rebuild and recoup. I mean, Cavs are. I shouldn't say the Cavs. Maybe the Magic. If they find out that Paolo or Franz or Mo or not can't work, and they're able to get a lot of value out of them. Success in there. Look it on the bright side.
Instead of the
maybe
Celtics,
not successful year. Yeah, or the Celtics
Kristaps.
figure out that
that. I wouldn't consider that successful because you gave away Kristaps, a valuable player, for George Niang in a second. I mean, I get getting off his contract and whatnot, but that's something I wouldn't consider successful because you didn't manage it well. Whatever. The Grizzlies, if they get something they find is equal to Ja Morant and it's a fine enough trade, I'd consider it a success. Other notes I had here was that they only have one playoff series win in the Ja Morant era, so they're clearly not
clearly not good.
Yeah, I mean they're good. They're good enough to make the playoffs. Just
it's not enough.
Their first round exits for, how many years has Ja Morant been in the league now?
6th year this year.
Yeah, I mean, only one of those years you've made playoffs, beaten. You've had 6 times to beat a team, and you only beat one once. This year they're also 27th in field goal percentage and 25th in 3-point percentage. Just not efficient. That's pretty much all I have for the Grizzlies.
About a 5, maybe a 4.
A 5 for me.
Next team, now this one might be another buzzer here. Pelicans.
Zion has missed 3 games already.
I'm sounding the buzzer, man. Zion is terrible.
He's good, but he's
not
nowhere
a
near
superstar.
Reliable enough.
He's not the player that everyone thought he was coming out of college.
I think he is. He's just not consistent. Like not consistent.
But it's like,
just he can't show up.
and that makes him like not the player though. Like he can't show up for your team. He can't be counted on.
He doesn't have superstar health. He has the superstar
That
ability.
and he just doesn't want it.
That's what it feels like. It feels like this year I think it was a strain or something. But
it's like he's 23 points a game. Which is not, he's supposed to be this offensive powerhouse, get into the lane at will, a solid shot that he can rely on, flashy dunks left and right. And it's just none of that. It's supposed to be this great guy, and he can't lead a team whatsoever. He's not a leader. He's not someone that you want to be the face of your franchise.
Also for the Pelicans, to mention, I didn't even put this in here, they do not have their first-round pick for next year, so no matter how bad they do, it doesn't matter. You gave it up in, I think, the acquisition of DeJounte Murray, who tore his ACL pretty much instantly. I don't know. I've constantly been on the Pelicans side. I
feel for Pelicans fans.
That's the thing. It's clear the organization doesn't care, it feels. I feel like
that's the worst when you get an organization that only likes money and they have it because it makes them money. So they don't spend it.
Yeah, I feel like they had so many things handed to them, and it's just like, nothing's worked out for them, and it is their fault. I can't pin it on the players. Like obviously Zion has missed a lot, but like even if he's there, they're not contenders all of a sudden.
Yeah.
2-6 so far. I don't know if I mentioned that. They're 29th in point differential with a average point differential of negative 12.9, meaning they lose by that much on average. I mean, they've won 2, and they still have a double-digit point differential.
Yeah, man.
In the negatives. They ranked near the bottom in almost all. I didn't really want to put everything down because I just didn't want to read it all out, but most percentages allowed stats. So teams, when they play against them, are hooping because they can't do anything. The Pelicans just aren't there. I also have written here, when will Pelicans fans suffering end? That's just pretty much how I felt. I think they do have bright spots in Jeremiah Fears and what's the other guy's name that I can't remember.
Yep, that guy.
Yep. Hold up.
That guy.
I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna be so mad. Derek Queen.
Yeah, obviously.
Whoa.
Whoa now, Nelly. Whoa now, Nelly.
They have a deep team as well. They have Jordan Poole. You got Trey Murphy. You got DeJounte Murray. You got Kevon Looney. Herbert Jones. Jose Alvarado. Solid team. You just can't do anything and probably won't ever be able to do anything, unfortunately. Hold up. Panic meter. 10 on there.
There you go.
I think everything they've shown us just shows. I don't even think it's a panic meter because I've already been there. Like, I've already been panicking for years for the Pelicans. But they're clearly not going to do anything about it.
The siren is broken.
Yeah.
Because it's been going. You know that Dude Perfect video where they tried to see how long a car horn will honk for? And it went like an hour or something, and then it just shut off. It shut off.
Yeah, it's shut off. They haven't changed their fire alarm battery. It's just dead.
It's beeping.
Yeah, it's like beep
beep. That's all they. That's what it sounds like in the hospital room of all their players too. That's a bad joke. I'm sorry. That one was untasteful. I'm sorry.
All right,
I'm sorry, Pelicans fans.
All right, pal.
There's like 20 people that listen to this.
Zion's listening to this.
Sorry,
Zion.
I'm sorry, Zion.
Because we've said everyone listens to this. We said Adam Sandler.
That's what. That's what happens. That's what Zion hears when he's in his food comas.
When he's on his what is it? What was the one? Was it Cinnabon? Like, remember when he was late for the flight and people were saying he was at the Cinnabon?
they found like the airport that he was at or whatever, and it was like there was Cinnabon there.
That's
what they were saying.
Anyway, 10 out of 10 on the panic meter.
Mm-hmm.
We're on to our last team here. The Kings, the Sacramento Kings, the Sacramento Bulls, if you will, because they pretty much just took what the Bulls had last year and put it there.
Said, hey, the Bulls, they were pretty mid. I wonder if they'll be better on this team.
I think the answer was obvious to no one. I mean, everyone. No. It clearly did not work. The funniest part to me is Vucevic and Sabonis are very similar players. So they literally just built the Bulls without Vucevic. So they're like, all right. They traded away their point guard too. You have a De'Aaron Fox, who obviously wanted it out, but you really didn't get much in return for your star point guard.
Yeah, you could have gotten a lot more from him.
It's just like,
I
don't know what you're doing. They're the 5th oldest team in the NBA with an average age of 28.4. That being carried by.
Sabonis has looked really bad this year too.
Yeah, he's slowing down, but I'm not like writing him off.
Yeah, I'm not either. But Şengün has taken his spot as the second evolution of Charizard in the Jokic evolution path.
He devolved.
He devolved.
You gotta. Did I say they were the 5th oldest? Oh,
yeah.
28.8.
Şengün took his evolution candies.
He took the rare candies. He ain't. His growth is stunted.
I haven't played Pokemon Go in a while.
Yeah.
That's what Matt does in class. He like buys Pokemon packs, Pokemon card packs.
Yeah. I played Pokemon Go for like a second there.
I'm distracting us. I'm sorry. You're trying to be on topic here, and I'm talking about Pokemon packs and stuff.
I downloaded a Pokemon ROM on my phone the other day. ROM.
Range of motion.
What does ROM mean?
Range of
motion.
motion.
Check this out.
What Pokemon ROM means?
No, just ROM.
Can we get the Joe Rogan guy that like always has a video?
Jamie, pull that clip up. Read only memory. There's no way that's what that.
Okay, look up Pokemon ROM meaning.
Yeah. What does this mean? I'm going to Reddit. You know that's how it's bad.
Oh man.
Whoa.
You're seeing some. Oh, that's a. I can't. I was gonna make a joke, and I don't think I can say that.
What does ROM mean in gaming? A digital copy of a video game, typically from the console's original game cartridge or disc, that's stored as a file. The ROM. Basically, they rip it. All right, so I don't know. I don't think this is illegal, so I don't think I'm exposing myself because everyone does it, and it's on the App Store.
FBI, open up.
Yeah. Anyway, they the game, they take it from the cartridge, put it on a computer, throw it into your phone, so I can play it on my phone.
I see how it's done.
Either way, Pokemon. That was
Pokemon.
I
was a Pokemon Go guy a few years ago.
That was That
was fun.
I tried to hop back on Pokemon Go, and it's
so boring. It's like the same thing. It's great when you go to Cedar Point. That is when it's amazing because there's so many
Pokestops.
Gyms, Pokestops and gyms. But like all my Poke stuff is maxed out, so I can't even get Pokestops. Like all my candies and stuff.
That's the problem. It's so oriented to like spending money that
what game isn't? What game isn't?
I mean, yeah, but like. I feel there's a certain extent to where it makes the game unplayable, and Pokemon Go literally gets you to that point where you can play Clash Royale, and you're not getting to that point because
I spend money on that game.
If you have enough skill, you can make it work. It's just you have to spend a lot more time.
I got level 15 King Tower today.
I think I'm stuck at 13.
It's a grind because you gotta upgrade cards for it and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I'm fine. Like I don't have to like keep upgrading random cards.
I finally hit that point where I'm broke now. Like remember when you were like, oh, you gotta stop upgrading random cards because you're eventually
do like the cards that are in your deck.
I did not listen to that advice. And
the guy who's 1,400 trophies, knows how to play the game. Ooh.
I eventually hit that barrier where I am now bred. But I do have, I'm getting back there. It's just I have to like stop spending it on random cars that I'll never use, like Barb Hut.
Like what?
Barb Hut.
You're upgrading Barb Hut?
No. I was just
Please tell me you never upgraded Barb Hut.
No, I've never upgraded
It's sitting at like level 10 for me.
I think that's what I'm at because it's the shop. That's what I'm talking about. The shop where you spend like 1,500 coins to get it.
I really got to start using that.
That's what I would do. I would go and buy every single coin one.
That's a good idea, to be honest.
The gem ones I wouldn't, but the coin one
the only thing I buy with gems, never buy the chest. It's not worth it. But I buy the emotes. Those are fun.
Yeah. Get
Back to the Kings.
They acquired Russell Westbrook, Dennis Schroeder, Nick Clifford. I think it's Nick.
I think it's Neek.
Neek Clifford, and Precious Achua.
And who else?
I don't know who you're suggesting here.
Cavs player. Ty Jerome.
Ty Jerome went to the Grizzlies.
I thought it was I knew I was gonna do that. I was like, I didn't see it here, and I'm like, man, I really think he went to the Kings, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna look it up though. But I might look like an idiot. Yeah, I look like an idiot. No. I thought it was the Kings.
That was like highly rumored. That was pretty much like guaranteed for a sec there, and then they were like, nope. Actually,
why? It is.
He's also like out. I didn't know this.
Yeah, he is out. I knew that.
They're 3-5, the 11th seed. Current point guard is Dennis Schroeder. They have no replacement for the loss of De'Aaron Fox. They're a team where I feel the front office I don't trust because they've given up every good thing to ever happen to them. De'Aaron Fox, they didn't build around him, so De'Aaron Fox was like, all right, I'll just go somewhere where they already have something going, and went to the Spurs. Tyrese Haliburton they gave away like instantly for Sabonis, which obviously I think
at the time it was like really, really good.
It was a solid trade, and then I think they're like, I don't think if Haliburton's on this team, it's any better. So I'm really not like concerned, I guess. For like, I'm not concerned one way or the other.
Yeah.
On what they did, but I'd say I'm like a 7 on the panic meter because
I'm a 7 too, just because they haven't built for their future. And there are gonna be a lot of trades for this team at the deadline. I think
there should be.
I hope
be
so.
Shocked if there isn't though, because the Kings are the Kings, and
well, they'll make trades. That's one thing that they do.
Yeah, it's just not always the best trade or what should happen. Either way, that's all I had for today.
That's all we had. First video podcast.
I'm not sure when y'all will see this, so maybe it's a little outdated, but hopefully you still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Probably
we're gonna do our
like
maybe we'll make a YouTube channel for quarter by quarter. I think it's not that hard.
It might be they might just make a collective like WZIP one.
I would like our own quarter by quarter.
I think that'd be
we
cool
might do
too,
WZIP. We probably do have a YouTube channel out there.
Probably, I don't know, or maybe they have to make one. Either way,
we're making a TikTok account and posting these clips though.
True, we're gonna go like
we're gonna go viral, and everyone's gonna love us,
dude. I don't want to say it because then I'll look like an idiot. But I feel like playing the algorithm on TikTok is a lot easier.
Oh, I'm not going to say easy, but it's like if you know what you're doing, you can play the algorithm.
Yeah, like there's so many podcasts that I've never watched an episode of, but I know what they are because they put every single like highlight moment
every single thing they say and something sticks, and then they build off of that.
Yeah. Either way, we'll probably be on multiple platforms coming up here soon.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. We're going to be recording here probably from here on out.
Yeah,
unless something breaks in here or
hopefully it doesn't.
Yeah,
or if we lose these cameras, they're actually ZTVs, the University of Akron's TV station. Yeah.
Knock on wood that doesn't happen, but honestly, happy we're here. Happy
holidays.
I think
to those who celebrate.
What's going on right now?
Thanksgiving's coming up. I think.
Yeah. If you're watching this,
Hanukkah's soon. I don't know when it is. Usually it's around Thanksgiving time.
If you're watching any of this during
maybe around
happy
Christmas,
holidays.
yeah. Rosh Hashanah. I think that happened a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Halloween happened last week.
Halloween. If you're watching this next year on Halloween, happy Halloween even.
It's the season of holidays.
Yeah, I mean, the gift that keeps on giving quarter by quarter.
Exactly. We're never going away.
Yeah.
All year round.
All year round.
All NBA year round.
I think we're going to get a little more consistent here.
We're aiming for every 2 weeks. That's what we're aiming for.
Yeah, if you do see us miss something here and there, do remember that we are still in college and
yeah,
we got stuff going on, whether it be midterms or whatever. But hopefully
we got jobs.
Yeah,
we're not broke.
Yeah,
like some of you.
We got that shmoney.
I'm sorry.
Either way, hopefully we'll get a day eventually here. Every 2 weeks is what we're aiming for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe once a week, maybe shorten down these episodes a little bit to like 45 minutes.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
We go pretty long. We go like an hour, hour
insane.
15, 20.
I do appreciate that though with this podcast because I other people will like try and make theirs shorter or like when I wrote this today, no joke, I saw that I have 2 pages here and it says 322 words. This was a short thing that we just happened to yap a lot on, but I did not expect this to go past.
I can't see what we're at right now.
It says an hour 31 up there.
An hour 31?
Yeah. We've been yapping. That's the thing. I was so impressed because we hadn't even gotten to, we were still on the standings like 10 minutes in. And I don't think any of it was like filler. Like, I mean, obviously a lot of it was not basketball
Yeah,
related.
we just kept talking. I mean, we didn't have like a structure. That's the thing. We don't have a structure.
Yeah.
So we have a topic and then we branch out. There's something, it's like something coastline theory where you can never accurately draw a coastline because the more you zoom in, like you can never get the perimeter of like the UK or something because you need to track the coastline. And the more you zoom in, the like longer it gets because the more intricacies you find and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, so QBQ is like a coastline.
QBQ is a coastline.
Yeah, you're what? You getting the meat? You're getting the meat. You're getting the whole
the fish.
I think we should make the slogan of QBQ that the entire thing is the meat. That's not actually, but
all
like,
the meat.
All meat. I do think
Shawn and Mitch give you all the meat.
whoa, brother. I do think that like in none of this podcast, I would like. There's a point where I'm just like, this is too boring. I got to now. I think all of it was interesting. That's the thing. I think we seem genuinely interested in what we're talking about, but maybe not. Maybe you hate us.
I was yawning. I don't know why. I promise.
Out of.
I always yawn. All day.
The brain being too stimulated, probably.
My girlfriend slept over. I never sleep well when we're together. The college beds. Anyone that went to college, you guys know.
I never went to college.
What?
Just lying out
Who
here.
are you?
Yeah, I'm just lying out here.
You're disintegrating. You're just bugs in a trench coat.
Yeah, this comes back again.
Here we go.
Bugs in a trench coat.
Mitch is bugs in a trench coat.
We'll be back, though.
We'll be back.
2 weeks from now, hopefully.
Thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate it. We have a lot of fun with what we do.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. See you guys
See
later.
you next time.